Hey y'all, so I'm back with my February closeout video, so let's jump into that. So here we are. For anybody new, I am the house accountant. I also go by Major Morris. Hi, welcome. Never mind the nail. So if you notice, this month, usually I do this on like some white cardstock paper, or I used to do it in a larger notebook on sketch paper. However, this month I didn't realize that I don't have any of the white cardstock paper cut for my happy planner, so I had to use, I have a bunch of this like take note paper. If you see back here, I have a bunch of this paper, so hopefully that won't be an issue when it comes to picking up on camera. It looks fine from what I can see in the viewfinder, but we'll see when I go back to edit the video. All of that housekeeping aside, we have February. I've already filled in my categories and my budget this month. I was doing some other budgeting stuff and I figured it would just be easier, simpler, and quicker if I just had everything already set up when I came on camera. So this month I got my usual pens here, my varsity pens from Levenger. We're going to keep it simple this month. We're just going to work with blue, black, and red. I also have my calculator here, so we'll put that to the side. And this month, instead of me using my computer, make sure there's no information on here that y'all don't need to see. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so this month I printed out my electronic budget and I wrote out all of the actual figures, and I'm just going to kind of copy and paste all of the actual figures here so we can start. I also, back to some housekeeping, I also adjusted some of the settings on my camera to try and improve the video quality, so we'll see. Hopefully it does improve the video quality, but we will once again see when I go back to edit the video. Now my bank balance here is $924.19. For those of you who don't know, I include in my income my ending bank balance from the prior month. So as of January 31st, I had $924.19 in my account, which makes that my February beginning balance. I rolled over $81 from my cash envelopes from January into February, so that stays the same. Payroll, let's see, my payroll was spot on, 801.16. Side hustle, I was spot on, which I already knew going into February that I had this job set up. We just had to finalize everything, so that came through. What I didn't know is, we'll just add a little miscellaneous column here. I got some money from PayPal. Yes, I got some money from PayPal, so we will put that in here along with, so I set up my Etsy shop. For those of you who are new, I do have an Etsy shop where I sell planner stickers, and so because I set up my shop in February, they charged me a penny to make sure, I guess, that the account that I set up for my shop was an active account. So they charged me a penny and then they refunded me that penny, so it washes out, but I'll still include the penny that they refunded to me in this miscellaneous category. So between that Etsy penny and PayPal, I would have $13.77 here. And actually that is incorrect, because I also got some interest from my savings account, which was like minimal, it's 85 cents. So we have $13.76 from PayPal 85 cents in interest, and my penny refund from Etsy, which makes this $14.62, which would make my total income $1,905.97. Let me make sure I accounted for all of my income stuff. Penny, 85 cents, and side hustle. So that should be everything. Getting down to the expenses. We have, let me see, because this is getting a little dark. Hold on. I don't know if that really made a difference on camera or if it just made a difference in the feeling of the room. Either way, feels better to me. Okay, so getting back to the miscellaneous. My music, streaming service, it's always the same. I take out cash for coffee. I also take out cash for eating out. But I also, I don't know why I went over here. I can't remember, but I knew I went over in this category. Groceries, $32.49. Kids activity, I take out cash for. Miscellaneous other, $329.46. And I'll go into, you know what, I could just do it as we're going along. So this $135.80. I can't remember why I went over here. That's the downside of not having my computer here. But this miscellaneous other, this is $329.46 because I decided to use a portion of, so backing up, for those of you who are new, I am married. My husband and I do have a joint account, and within our joint account, we both have money that's allocated for our, you know, like personal spending. So the budget that I show you here online is my personal monies. So this is so high because I decided to take some of my, you know, personal money, fun money, whatever you want to call it, and put it towards one of our debts. It's our last credit card debt, and we are so close to paying it off. So I wanted to put some extra money towards it to help us pay it off quicker. So that's why this is so high. This, I didn't put that on her. Oh yeah, okay. TBM Savings Challenge. This TBM Savings Challenge is the Budget Mom, and I am participating in her monthly savings challenges. So this month was $100 sinking fund. Originally, you'll see I had 905 planned, but I didn't do anywhere near that. I had planned to go to the bank before the end of the month and take out some cash, but I just didn't get there. So that cash is just going to roll over to March. Personal care was $179.49. Listen, y'all, this budget this month, as y'all can see, was a bust. Other shopping was $71.11. I just, you know what I'm saying? Some months it be like that. That's just how it goes. Okay, so that looks like it should be everything. So let me total this up. Okay, so we have the total here, and you may be thinking like I have debt here, it's 0 and 0, but that's because I ended up just throwing it in miscellaneous expense on my online budget. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to do that again. This over here, 106,914 is the total, which is accurate because if you look over here at my online budget, you'll see that my spending was $1,070. So my online budget system that I use, which is mint.com, they don't go down to the penny, they round to the nearest whole dollar. So that ties out. So my income, or the total money I would have in my bank account if I had no expenses, was $1,905.97 minus my expenses, $1,069.14, which gives me $836.83. So let's go ahead and show the differences. So there's no difference, no difference. I received 16 cents more than what I planned to. No difference. Then I received $14.62 more than I planned to. So we have $14.62 plus 16 cents. So we have $14.78 more than I planned. Music is 0. Coffee 0. Eating out. Jesus. $135.80 minus 50. So I'm $85.80 over here. I don't know why I put that there. Usually for categories that I'm over, I use parentheses to show that I'm over. Here I'm over $2.49. Nothing. This one $329.46 minus 60. I'm over $269.46. And I sent $200 to debt, so I was really over $69.46 in this miscellaneous category. Personal care, I'm over $79.49. In shopping other, I'm actually under budget, $28.89. Clothing, I am under budget, $60. Savings challenge is equal, and then sinking funds, since I did not do anything with the sinking funds, we have $135 that I took out, $905 that I budgeted to take out, so that's $777 that I'm quote unquote under budgeted, which just means it's sitting in my bank account instead of being allocated to my sinking funds, which makes there's $100 difference somewhere. So I'm off by $100. So let's see. That's it. The math here is wrong. So this should not be $13.90. This should be $14.90. And I'm looking at I did end up opening my computer to see what was going on here. I'm working on a spreadsheet that will show me all the information in one place that I want to see, or at least 90% of the information that I want to see. I mentioned this in my review of Why NAB You Need a Budget. So if you haven't seen that video, I will put an iCard somewhere so that you can go and check that out. But until I have that right, I'm going to do it on pen and paper and then transfer it to my worksheet. So now here we are. This is correct. Now, this $836.83 is not what I had in the bank. So let's go once I have this information, I like to basically do a quick reconciliation between my ending bank balance and what I have as my net income. So let's remember this number, $836.83. We're going to flip this over. And we'll use black just because we have. So a reconciliation basically is we take the beginning bank balance, which was $924.19. We take my income, which was $1905.97 minus 92419, because we have the 92419 here. So my income for the month of February was $81.78. We subtract my expenses, which was $1,069.14, and we should have the ending bank balance, which according to this would be $924.19 plus $981.78 minus $1069.14, which is giving me $836.83, which, if we come back over here, is that net income number. So just in case you didn't see that, that's that net income number we had right here. So now, per my bank, my ending balance was $754.98, which is a difference of $81.85. Basically, my bank is saying that I had $81.85 less than what I have showing up here per my reconciliation. What is causing, or why do I have an $81.85 balance? I know why. Because if we go back over here, I have cash that I rolled over. So this is cash from my cash envelopes that I rolled over. It did not touch my bank. So my bank has no record of this $81. Also, there was 85 cents that I added in this miscellaneous. If you remember, I said I had 85 cents that I got from my online savings account. That online savings account is not reflected. It has nothing to do with my primary bank balance. So as far as my primary bank is concerned, that 85 cents never happened. So when I go back over here to reconcile this, I know what happened. I can say cash rollover $81 and interest 85 cents. So if I take my $81.85 variance that I have and I subtract my cash that I rolled over and then that 85 cents of interest, that is 0. So now I am completely reconciled. My budget is closed for February, and now I can comfortably move on to March. Thank you for budgeting with me, or closing out your budget with me, or whatever you're doing while you're watching this video. I appreciate you. Please come back, and I'll see you next time. Bye.